up, everybody? This is Cody with Ogletree Ordnance, and this is tips and tricks on what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. Today, we're going to talk about the grip. So let's go old school. Let's go all the way back to the 50s and 60s to the way the FBI taught. The FBI had the gunfighter draw, where you pull your gun, fire from the hip, and they even have you crouch down low like this. This is legitimately one of the worst ways to shoot because firing from the hip in an awkward, leaning position, you have no target control. But this is the way the FBI trained you. So you'd hear, shooters ready, fire. And that was actually the way the FBI taught you how to shoot. Don't do that. All right, so we talked about the 50s and 60s and the FBI. Let's go on to the next latest and greatest shooting position. We're jumping all the way up to the 70s with the wrist. You hold your wrist, you grip your gun, you hold your wrist, and you push out, get your sight picture, and get your target. Now, if you notice, you got good control of your wrist, but every time the gun goes bang, you got nothing that controls the recoil and the movement in that wrist. But it's the 70s, everything was weird. Your gun grip should be weird too, I guess. Now, I'm gonna show you where this can cause a major failure in your gun is limp wristing. With a semi-automatic gun, if you don't get a good grip, like you're shaking hands like a real man, grab that gun, push it out there and get on your sight picture. If that wrist can roll and break, there's not enough resistance to let that slide push against to cycle that gun. So get your grip, grab your wrist, pretend it's disco fever, and pull the trigger. See how the gun jumping all around? Look at there. It's short stroked and jam that gun. Don't hold your wrist, hold your gun. All right. How not to grip your gun again. This time we're going with the infamous teacup. You got your gun grip in your dominant hand. You hold your hand underneath like a teacup and you're setting like a saucer you're setting a teacup in. Again, it's getting closer to better, but it's still not right. The teacup position. You still get a lot of muzzle rise. You get a little more on the downstroke to hold that gun, but you're still getting that muzzle up too much. You're not going to a tea party, you're going to the gun range. Grip your gun. One more grip we're going to talk about, and it's not a grip anybody teaches, but I see it on social media. TikTok gun fails all over the place. When you grab your gun with your dominant hand and you go to get your gun with your non-dominant hand, I see a lot of people that are too far back and they put their thumb over the top, right behind that slide. I'm not going to shoot this gun to demonstrate it because what happens is your thumb turns around and goes the wrong way. This slide moves, nothing behind this slide. Last but not least, we're finally getting to the grip position that you're supposed to shoot with. Get a good deep grip on your gun with your dominant hand. Wrap your fingers around your grip. If you notice, finger off the trigger until you're ready to engage your target. With your non-dominant hand, since I'm right-handed, that'd be my left hand. With your non-dominant hand, take your fingers and wrap them around the fingers that are on your grip. With your pointer finger, some people go just under, some people go in front of the trigger guard. For me, I prefer just under the trigger guard. It's a more secure grip, feels better for me. And with your thumb, don't touch the slide. Don't have it up here on the slide because that slide moving will cut your finger. Keep that slide pointed. I keep my thumb pointed right down the frame, the same as I do my trigger finger on the other hand. I get my shooting stance, push out, finger on the trigger, ready to engage my target. Much less recoil, much faster on the follow-up shot. Grab your gun like you're shaking hands like a man. Grab your gun, engage your target, and keep stiff with it.